Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing a learn how to contour, highlight, and blush. I had someone request this video and I made a poll out of it on Instagram, and a lot of people voted yes, that they wanted to learn how to contour, highlight, and blush. Like, it sounds easy, but some people actually don't know where to place the contour, they don't know where to place the highlight. I mean, blush is easy, but no. So I'm going to show you guys step by step and what brushes to use and like my tips and tricks. I did my makeup. I just didn't contour, highlight, and put blush on. And for those who don't know, contouring is to just sculpt and define the features. So what I'm going to do is just like recommend products that I use and like what brushes I use and what brushes are the easiest to use to get the perfect results. So to contour, I'm going to use this brush right here. So it's just kind of like a angled, fluffy brush. I find it's like really easy to get under the cheeks with this. It's not too big, like example like this. Like, I have a small face, so when I use this, like, it just gets really messy. But I really like to use this one or this one to bronze. So bronze is really just warming up the skin, just giving a little bit of color to the skin. But contouring is really just like defining the cheekbones. So yeah, we're gonna go with this brush right here. I find this one is the easiest to use when you want to contour. So today I'm going to use the Anastasia contour kit. I love this contour kit. This one is the light to medium. So this one can be used for fair to like medium skin tones. So here you have like 3 contour shades. The middle one is more like cool toned, and the one on my right is more like orangey, and same with this one. If you are fair, you don't want to use anything too orange. I'm a little more deeper toned, but now when I'm in the winter I'm like really white. I'm very fair in the winter. So I mainly just use the middle tone, and then sometimes I'll mix like the orange, but like not too much. So we're gonna just dip into this one right here. Yeah, so my trick is basically you could either go like this and then your cheekbones will stick out, or my trick also is to look at the top of the ear and it kind of just goes like diagonal, like right over here. So you could do that too, and the brush, like I said, helps already because it gives that angled effect, if that makes sense. So you're gonna just kind of like go like this. So when you blend it, you always want to blend it upwards, not downwards, because then it won't look defined or anything like that. So just like that. That would be like a soft looking contour. I like to just make it a little more intense just because I feel like I have a very chubby face. So just like that. It's like super easy, especially when you use like this brush. I always recommend this brush to like clients. And if you have, I guess, a larger forehead, you can put some on your forehead just like that. So blend it upwards into the hairline like that. I don't over exaggerate on the forehead because I already have a smaller forehead. The forehead is like probably the easiest thing to do. Okay, so we did the other side. Another thing is you could always add whatever is left onto your brush and just kind of like brush it on your jaw. So it gives the appearance that your jaw looks sharper. And I know we all want that. We don't want no double chin looking chin. So okay, so another thing that you could do is you can contour your nose. This is a little tricky and most people don't have a hard time doing this. About the same concept, like you can pretty much use any brush that you want. I like a natural nose contour. I already have a small nose, but so I kind of take a brush, so it's something like this, but it's like very small, angular too. I'm gonna just go on the bridge of the nose and just kind of brush it on, but very lightly, because I don't want it to look too harsh and it looks like I have something on my nose. Like that. And I kind of bring it up a little bit over here to give more of the effect that my nose looks smaller. It really depends on your nose and how you want to make it look smaller, but this is what I do. And then I just add a bit underneath. So it kind of looks like it's more like pushed up, I guess. But most people definitely, they will contour the bridge of the nose. Like that's most likely like what you would do. Not everyone would put some here because they don't want that effect where their nose looks more upwards, like pushed up. But this is just what I do when I contour my nose. So that's how you contour, everybody. There is no order really, like if you were to contour first or highlight first or put blush on first. Personally, I contour first and I put my blush right after and then I highlight. So I'm gonna go in with some blush. I'm gonna be using the Extra Dimension blush by MAC Cosmetics in Just a Pinch. So it looks like, oh fuck, it looks like this. It's kind of beat up now, but it's like one of my, I think it's like my favorite blush. I love peachy blushes and I love a glowy dewy look, so this has like a really intense sheen to it. I'm gonna go in with that. With a blush brush, it's like very simple. I would go with something very fluffy, nothing too big or nothing too small. I think this is just perfect. I'm gonna dip in to this blush. I tend to go more intense on my blush now because I find a couple of hours later I'll feel like my blush is not even there anymore. So yeah, so applying blush is pretty easy. You just kind of want to smile and apply it on the apples of the cheeks and bring it up where the contour is. So just like that. You don't want to bring it too close to the nose. Like here is just like perfect. So if you have trouble on choosing what blush to choose, I do like peach blushes more than like pink tones because I feel like I do have a little bit of redness in my cheeks sometimes. So I feel like sometimes it'll just enhance it. If you have that same problem, maybe go with something a little more peachier because it'll give you more color. Okay. And that's how you put on blush. I think this is like probably the easiest thing ever. Now we'll go in with a highlighter. So I'm going to be using my favorite highlighter in the entire world. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. It's just so beautiful. It's just like a really gold toned highlighter. Personally, love gold toned highlighters on my skin tone. And this highlighter actually is a highlighter that suits many skin tones. If you are interested in finding a highlighter, go with this one. It is a pretty blinding highlighter, but obviously it all depends on how much you do put. With the highlighter brush, everybody's taste is different. Personally, I like to use a brush like this one. It's not too small. It's pretty like kind of tapered. This one is the Morphe M501 brush. So when you highlight, basically you want to highlight where the natural light hits on your face. So that will be on your cheekbones, your temples, the bridge of the nose, like in the center, I like to do the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. You don't have to do all that, you'll see what you like. Another tip is if you set your face right before, your highlighter will be even more intense. So I'm going to just look into my mirror here. So already we kind of have a glow going on. So basically when you highlight, you really want to go above the cheekbones. So just remember the contour is under the cheekbones. Then the blush is on the apples of the cheeks. You bring it up, and then the highlighter will basically go right over here. And make sure you're always blending. You don't want just like a random... I was like, where's my highlighter? It's in my hands. So yeah, you just want to always blend out your highlighter. You don't want kind of just like a line. And obviously you can control how much you're putting. If you feel like this is enough, you just want a subtle glow, perfect. I like to go ham. So kind of like that. And if let's say you want it a little more intense, like let's say right over here, all you have to do is just go in with your finger and just like tap here, only here. And you'll see it'll just kind of make it a little more intense right over here and not everywhere else. But if you do that with your brush, you'll see it's not going to give the same effect as if you were to do it with your finger. So now I'm just going to go where my temples are. And I like to put it right on my cupid's bow. And also, I find it gives the effect that your lips kind of look bigger. And I love the nose highlight. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I lightly just take some product and I brush it on the bridge of my nose, just like that. And then I will take my finger and just pop that on your nose. Pop it on your nose. Just like that. Because I like that tip of the nose to be really just like defined and just like, oh, so cute, you know? And then I like to put a little bit on my chin. Okay, so this is what you have. So you have your contour, your blush, and your highlight. I did set my face with some setting spray. So if you know what brushes you're using and if you follow my tricks, it will be super simple for you to do. So I really hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what else you would like to learn how to do. Please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because that really helps me out. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!